I know. So upset. Hey, I hope your day gets better. Okay, why don't you go sit down and calm down, okay? I love you. Bye.
It's gonna be a long day. Very, very long day.
I love you.
Oh, I love you. Yeah, it's my break. Woo, woo.
Wow. Not only do I get a pajama vlog, I get a dancing pajama vlog. That's special. It'll be okay. I know it's easy for me to say because I'm walking out the door.
I don't know that there's enough coffee in the world for this today. There's just too much excitement.
Maybe she'll calm down. Just give her a little time.
Yeah. If not, I'm gonna take her up to her psychiatrist's office and drop her off. Call me when she's got that figured all out. Morning exercise program.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Well then, welcome to the vlog. Oh man, we don't have this figured out yet. She's off of Civitan for right now. You know, we switched over to that med from Seroquel, and we actually went back on Seroquel last night. And last night was the first night she has slept in like 4 or 5 days for more than just a couple hours. So we definitely have to make some adjustments. I don't want to keep her on Seroquel, mainly because of feedback we've had from you guys, from other people that have taken it. I think the only difference is she takes it only at night. She doesn't take it during the day, so she doesn't get that zombie effect at all, or as much at a minimum, you know, as other people have talked about. So she only takes it, her Seroquel and clonidine is just for sleep. It's not a behavioral medication. That's not why she takes it. She takes the guanfacine during the day to kind of take the edge off. Of course, that hasn't kicked in yet, so the edge is on. It's all edge right now. I really hope her day gets better because she has had several rough days in a row, and it's just, it's heartbreaking. It's tough on us, but it's gotta be 10 times that on her. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, welcome to the vlog. It's gonna be well, it's a day. I'm not gonna say what kind of day, because I don't know, but it's a day. Yeah. Hi, kiddo. Can we see your shirt? Come here. Stand up. Come here. That looks fantastic, Abigail. So nice. Terry had asked about how your shirt fit. I think it fits good.
It does.
Ab, are you making art with Crazy Nanny? What are we doing with this art, Crazy Nanny?
We're gonna press paint. We're gonna push paint.
Push paint.
Are we're making cards?
Yes.
Awesome.
Which one?
Abby, I think we should start listing your original art in our store. People can buy your original art. What do you think?
Squeeze. Nice. Look what you're doing. Squeeze. Nice.
Wow, that's a good one.
Look, push. Push. Are you ready to lift?
Let's see.
You're at the corner.
Look.
Look what we're doing.
Wow.
Ooh, yeah.
That is awesome, Ab.
Push. Good job.
2 hands.
You're so mellow.
Push.
Nice.
That is an impressive color palette, Crazy Nanny. That looks great together. Abby, those are beautiful. Hey, you know what we might do? We might throw some of Abby's art into random, like, shirt orders and stuff like that. We could do that too. There's an idea. Who knows?
But
Who knows?
Gramps and Grammy came up with a plan. They have a business plan.
What's that?
About producing the photos.
Oh,
Limited editions.
yeah, I got you. Like doing limited runs of them and prints, and
Yes.
then
larger than an 8x10.
right.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be larger than 8.
Okay,
At least.
we have a plan. We have a business plan. Abby, You're gonna be a paid artist. That's gonna be fantastic.
All right.
You know how many starving artists there are? You should feel special. Because you don't starve. So we left the children at home, myself and my manager here. So she's my manager.
I'm the manager.
And Ralph has come with us. I'm speaking. I'm at a speaking event. I'm at a meeting. Going to a meeting to speak. She has arranged.
You're not doing so
I'm not doing great. Priscilla's arranged. This is one of 3, right, so far?
Yep.
One of 3 speaking arrangements for me to attend and speak my mind at. So that's kind of cool, because that's one of the things that we want to do, along with Fathering Autism, is do these type of things.
Yep.
So this will be fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm winging it. Let's see what happens. Hello, my name is Asa. This is my wife Priscilla, and I am the owner and creator and editor of Fathering Autism. It is a YouTube channel, and we kind of fell into this accidentally. We had some questions. My daughter Abigail, she's 12. I'll give you a little backstory. She was diagnosed when she was 2 with autism. She would be considering, as far as functional levels go, she would be considering low functioning. She's nonverbal. She's never spoken a word. If you know anything about autism, you know that a lot of times you have regression involved there, where they kind of develop typically until around the age of 2 or so, and then they regress. That didn't happen with her. She was actually diagnosed with infantile autism. So we got her diagnosis, and since then we've been on our journey, our autism journey, and smiling the whole way. And you know, it is. I loved what was read at the beginning about autism parents, because nothing rings more true for us. You know, it's not. We put a smile on our faces, especially when we're on camera, and especially when we're sharing with others, just our lives. But you know, like this week, for example, we have been sharing with our subscribers how difficult this week has been. We've had nothing but meltdowns and tantrums and a very upset preteen. So, you know, the reality of it is extremely taxing, and it's very, very difficult. But it's not something that we can't handle together. And I know a lot of parents even do it on their own. Tragically, it's like an 80% divorce rate for parents of special needs children. So, but we, you know, like I said, we accidentally fell into this. I created a video about my daughter's service dog, because people ask, what does an autism service dog do? Because it's not like, you know, a service dog for the blind, where that, you know, that dog does obvious things. So I created the video and put it online, got views, people commenting on it, and it just kind of went from there. We did more tutorial stuff, more DIY stuff for sensory toys and things that we've created for our daughter. And then one day I was like, hey, let's vlog. And she said, what is a vlog? So a vlog is a video blog. It is, you know, I don't know, it's kind of strange. I guess there's a little bit of narcissism involved if you think that people actually believe that your life is interesting enough to watch on the internet.
It's like people watching on steroids.
It is, yeah, it is absolutely the ultimate level of people watching. But so we put our lives out there on the internet, and we have other parents that are like, oh, you know, I thought I was the only one that was dealing with this. You know, people that live in more rural areas that don't have strong communities like we do in our autism community. You know, we have people that have never had any contact at all with autism, which is mind-blowing for me, because the numbers right now, you know, when my daughter was diagnosed, it was right around 1 in 250 kids were diagnosed with autism. The most recent study is, I believe, 1 in 45. So it's absolutely staggering. You know, if you look at like a public school, with the numbers they have in classrooms nowadays, that's essentially 1 kid out of every classroom is going to have autism. So you're going to have like you know, the schools Abigail's been to in Duval County, they've had entire wings of children with developmental delays and autism. Just an unbelievable amount of students, children, adults. My son yesterday volunteering at an event, he met a 70-year-old man with autism, which is extremely rare. The scary thing is it's going to become less and less rare. You know, these people, these autistic people are going to they're going to age. Our daughter is going to grow up, and she is going to, you know, one day we're not going to be around. And the impact that we can make now on these children is so very important. The early intervention, the stuff that you guys do, with you're talking about baseball games and swimming and stuff like that. That impact. I don't know if you know how much that changes lives. We're part of a group called Servers for Autism. We've been doing it for 7 years. See, I told you I would use her for reference. Numbers, dates, that's not me. We've been doing it for 7 years now, and what that provided for us was new dreams for our child. When you have a child that's diagnosed with a disability or a developmental delay, my dreams of, I found out I had a daughter. Immediately as a dad, I think about boyfriends. I think about walking her down the aisle. I think about teaching her how to drive. All those are gone in an instant when you get that diagnosis. Things like the baseball, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I should know that. Things like the baseball, the swimming lessons and Servers for Autism that we do, that creates new dreams for us. It's like my daughter might surf one day on her own, like stand up and surf. Someone's son might hit a home run. That's why these things are so very crucial in our community. Servers for Autism is a Florida coast thing. They go up and down the coast of Florida. I would love to see more opportunities, in our community, and that's a big reason why I was like, heck yeah, I want to speak to these people. I want to, I looked into what you guys do. You are the best kept secret because I had to look it all up. But I wanted to look and see what you guys did, and I think there's a lot of opportunities out there because there's a lot of parents out there like us, and we're quiet, and we're hiding in our houses because it's hard for us to go out in public. It's hard for us to go to restaurants like this. If we were sitting in the next room, you wouldn't be able to hear me over her because she'd be yelling and carrying on and vocal stimming. It's difficult for us parents to go out in the public, so you don't even know how many of us there actually are. But that's a big impact that our channel has had, is connecting that group of parents. We have 70,000 subscribers right now. We did that in 1 year, so it's there, and that's enormous growth in the YouTube world because YouTube is extremely saturated. There are millions of creators. So for us to grow that much really means something. Like I said, we accidentally found a niche where we belong. Being able to create these videos and connect with people, share what autism really, truthfully looks like, not the trumped up Hollywood version of it. Not the fake, or not even fake, but the happy-go-lucky part. Because, like I said, while we're always smiling, we share what's real. Opportunities in this community, there are a lot out there. I know that there are several schools. My daughter's school, for example, right now they're working on getting vehicles. They need the Sprint. They're called Sprint. So the Sprint vans. I don't know if you're familiar with those. Transport vehicles. They have this amazing program at her school, the vocational program, because they have the oldest student there is 28 years old. And these young people go out into the community and they work. They work at 12 locations right now. Pizza places, and they work at Publix and M-Shack right here. Yeah. So, and what they're doing right now is the therapists and teachers are actually using their vehicles to transport them. So they're working right now to raise money. They're hosting a golf tournament, and but that's one of the things so that's going to pay for part of what they need for the vans to basically transport people. Stuff like that. Her school is a nonprofit. They rely on things like the golf tournament to raise these funds. But places like that for us, those are life-changing. That school is just incredible, and there's several of them in Jacksonville. And you may or may not have heard it. If you don't have anybody close to you in the autism community, that has autism, you may or may not have heard of it. Again, we're pretty much the best kept secret too. Autism parents, you don't see us out in public much. So
we are out in public.
We are out in public. We don't hide from public at all. We put her out there. But that's part of that's my job also at running the YouTube channel. That's my job, to bring her out and to create awareness, to create acceptance. She's not going to change drastically very quickly, so we need that acceptance from people to understand. we'll be getting on the first time on an airplane next month for her. So that's, I'm sure you've heard stories of how that usually goes, but or often goes. So we'll see. But do you guys have any questions for us? I want to share some, any information that we have. I'll definitely be emailing information, for local activities that are going. There's a lot going on in April. As you probably know, April is Autism Awareness Month. There's tons of activities going on that we will be a part of. I would love for you guys to be a part of it, even if you just sent somebody out to check it out and see what's available. There is the, what is on the 8th, down to the Art Walk?
Making Strides for Autism.
Right, but the World Autism Awareness Day on the 8th, their little celebration they have is for, Making Strides for Autism puts that on. But they'll be hosting that, and we've gone to that before, and there's several organizations there, which is really cool. Lots of nonprofits, all in one place for parents to find out about resources. So that'd be a key place to connect with people. But lots going on this month. I would love to share that with you guys. I will also give you one of my cards, so you can find me on social media, find me on YouTube, check us out. And if you guys have any ideas you'd like to bounce off of me, I'm all for it. I think this is a great organization. I think this would be, I don't mind doing the work. You guys just let me know what you want to do, and we can make it happen. So I appreciate you guys having me. I love what you're doing here. As a parent, it means the world. So it really does. I appreciate it, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Yes, ma'am. What school? My daughter goes to Jacksonville School for Autism. Mm-hmm. It's Bay Meadows and 95. Yeah. Fabulous school. Yeah, very close to here.
There's about 50 students there right now, and about 47 staff, so it's almost one-to-one there.
Right. And
it's a private school.
It is a private.
And all the students are either on McKay Scholarship there, the Step Up for Students Scholarship, and then they do have a clinical side that insurance pays for. And then there are private pay, and that school ranges about $45,000 a year for each student.
So there's no schools that are sponsored by Duval County public schools?
There's CSS units in Duval County schools. Abigail attended Duval County for 5 years, and it just wasn't working for us. So we had to reach out and find other alternatives for her. It is an ABA-based school, so Applied Behavior Analysis. And so that's what makes it so expensive, because you have people who have their master's degrees that are working one-to-one all day long. And Abigail, because she is so severe, she's working more on life skills than academics at this point, where the school system didn't tend to like that as much.
Right.
For her.
Yeah, we want her to be able to use the restroom on her own rather than tell me what the state capitals are. So that's. And I want you guys to understand, as far as the school is concerned, the importance of this school. It's mind-blowing to think 45,000. Now she does qualify for the McKay Scholarship, which is a huge help for a lot of parents in Duval County or in Florida. So, but the McKay Scholarship, because of where she ranks at, as far as her cognitive level, her ability, things like that, she does max out. So that pays for roughly half of that. The more that school can get, the more kids they can provide for, and it's shown, because they've doubled in size from last year. That school has, which is awesome. But her school, she was 5 years in Duval County. Duval County simply doesn't have the resources for a student like her. She showed more progress in the first year at JSA than she did in the previous 5, and that's graphs and charts. That's not parent opinion. That is recorded data. So that's why we're so passionate about this school in particular. But because we go there, of course. We have a dog in the fight. But all the schools in Jacksonville, similar to that one, that's our passion. That's what we're fighting for. So we want to see them succeed, because they help our daughter to succeed.
What are the age ranges at the school?
So they start at 3 years old, and they go up to 28 right now. And they don't have an age limit. Their goal for that school is to form a whole community to where the students are living on campus once they get older, and then working there. They actually they call spectrum shredding, where the students are shredding documents for businesses. And so their whole plan is to find land somewhere to build an entire community that they work in and live in. The director, the lady who started it, has an 18-year-old son. So we're thankful that we have someone kind of leading the way for us for when Abigail gets to that age. Because even the Ark Village, she would not be able to live there right now because she's not able to do those tasks on her own. And you have to do that to live at the Ark Village.
That's something we've expressed to our viewers on YouTube. You know, we get a lot of comments, oh, I wish my area had something like that. And the reason why, you know, I'm like, and I tell them, make it. You know, that's who made the school, was another parent. That's who created that school. And that's why I say, you know, let us know. We can help you guys out, you know, whatever you want, because we're autism parents. We move mountains. We build schools. You know, we have a passion for it. So.
And we're going to New York next month to hopefully get on stage and talk to all of YouTube about autism awareness is our goal. We were nominated 12 finalists, then we just found out yesterday we made the top 6. So for our little channel, we're going up against channels that are 500,000 people strong. So we're at 70,000 almost. So.
It's called the, thank you. It's called the Shorty Awards, so it's an award show for social media, basically. YouTube, other creators, you know, I mean, they even given awards to emojis. So, but yeah, we hopefully we'll be on. That'd be amazing to be on stage during Autism Awareness Month at a venue like that. So.
Well, we'd like to hear more about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope you'll share with us. Christina talked to you about doing the event in April. Mm-hmm. Maybe you'll be able to tell us the result of that, or
definitely.
Yep, for
awesome.
sure.
Okay.
For sure, absolutely.
Anybody have any questions?
Any other questions? Yes, ma'am. The McKay Scholarship, things like that?
I don't know how okay, so I know, and maybe if there's a teacher that knows, I know that it's all of Florida, and basically if you're in public school, the school gets that funding per child that's on the spectrum, so that would pay for the different therapies that come into the classrooms, but I don't know where that money comes from.
They're basically taking the cost of what it takes to educate a student, and then...
She might know.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
So you have the cost of what it takes to educate a student, and they're taking, you know, that money essentially goes into that student's education. I mean,
because now we're not in.
Either pay for it one way or pay for it another. So that's how that works out. Where exactly how that, you know, what channel that goes through, I don't know exactly. Any other questions for us? Thank you guys so much for having us. I appreciate it, really do. Thank you.
Well, that was fun.
It was fun.
Thank you for setting that up for me, for my first little speech.
No problem.
She said I did okay. You know, you never remember how you talk while you're
did
talking. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. I want to do more of it. I think it's great. So I want to do like some topics, like specific topics. Talk about ABA therapy and, you know, things that we do with Abigail, and getting your child out into the community, and, you know, things, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever comes up, like I want to do more of that, so I'm pretty excited about it. And then of course just sharing what we do.
Right.
So if you guys would like to see more of that kind of thing, like I mean, it's not going to be a lot, and I'm not going to do it all the time, but when we do have these little speeches, if you guys want me to record it and put it up on here, I will.
Yeah.
Just let me know down in the comments, you know. Maybe you learned something about us you didn't know about us before, who knows.
And now I have a new group of friends.
Yes, Priscilla. I told you guys before, she has what we call helium hand. She's a professional volunteer. When everybody says, would somebody like to volunteer for this? She has helium hand, so it's like, and I'm pushing her hand down, and she's like, no, I'll do it. Well, this group, do you want to tell what they do?
I mean, it's like retired PTA ladies.
They're not all old, though. No, it's like people that have leveled up from PTA, and these are like legit volunteers. Like they volunteer. It's what they do.
Volunteer and just go to different activities. It's just nice because they go to different organizations and help volunteer for things. They fundraise, and So yeah, I'm excited. It's
But
not all
their
about
emphasis,
autism.
right? But their emphasis is on special needs.
It is.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Because like your dad was telling you, like, I don't know, you know, maybe you can branch out. Like maybe you want to like work with like cancer, you know, childhood cancer or something like that.
Yeah.
Something outside the us. So that's cool.
Yep.
That's cool. It'll be a good resource for us too with the channel to like find activities to do.
Right.
You know.
Yep.
Isaiah, you and I are going to go play baseball.
We're playing baseball?
Yes, they have a special needs baseball league.
Okay.
It's called Miracle League. We're gonna go out and help people play baseball.
Sounds really cool.
Yes, I thought it did. It sounded like something right up your alley. So I was like, I told the guy that you and I would go.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay guys, well that's it for today. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. As always, we appreciate it. Thanks for going to my first time speaking like that. It was,
Other than, I mean,
it
you
was
spoke
scary.
in Northeast Florida, but
right, there was like 4 times as many people.
Yeah.
And people I didn't know. I know
Right.
the people at Northeast Florida Advocates.
Yeah.
So
True.
This was a little scary for me, but it went okay.
Yeah,
it went okay.
well.
I kind of rambled and like didn't know what I was talking about, but that's what happens when you don't have a plan.
Yeah.
You just speak off the cuff. So, anyways, we'll see you guys next time.
bye.
Bye. I know my secret weapon for every speech now.
What?
Bring you up there and make you cry.
That was terrible.
It's my new secret weapon.
It's okay.
It's like, it'll be like best speech ever. He made that lady cry. Oh, we'll put you in the audience and nobody will know that you're my wife and I'll make you cry.
Oh
It
yeah.
provides realism.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's kind of cheating if you put her in the...
Mom stood up next to me, up in front while I talked. And I look over after like midway through and she's straight up ug-mug crying. I'm
Rude.
sorry.
Rude.
I didn't mean to. It
Yeah, you
wasn't.
did.
I did not.
It's like you do with your mom. You're like, oh, this is gonna make her cry.
No, I did not. I promise I didn't mean to. But now that I know what gets you, I'm using it.